Hi guys, I'm Ricardo and this is History 101. In today's episode I will talk about one of the greatest writers of the 20th century and the one who took the fantasy genre to a whole new level. I'm of course talking about J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien was born in 1892 in what is now South Africa, but at the age of 3 he went to England. By the age of 4 he could read and soon afterwards he could write fluently. In 1911 he began studying at Exeter College in Oxford. He first studied the classics but then changed to English language and literature, graduating in 1915 with first-class honors. Tolkien joined the First World War a year after its beginning, so he could finish his degree. In late October of 1916, as his battalion was attacking Regina Trench, Tolkien came down with a trench fever. He was invalidated to England a few days after. Tolkien's first civilian job after the war was at the Oxford English Dictionary, but in 1920 he took a post in English language at the University of Leeds, becoming the youngest professor there. In 1925 he returned to Oxford to teach at Pembroke College. Tolkien recollected that he began working on The Hobbit in the beginnings of the 1930s. He was marking school papers and found a blank page. He suddenly felt inspired and wrote the words, "In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit." Many aspects of Tolkien's work are, as he freely admitted, influenced by other sources such as philology, his personal life, fairy tales, mythology, and religion. Many critics have assumed that Tolkien's novel The Lord of the Rings was directly derived from Richard Wagner's The Ring of the Nibelung, a series of 4 operas which plot revolves around a magic ring who grants the power to rule the world. Tolkien denied any similarities between his work and Richard Wagner's. An example of Tolkien's use of Norse mythology can be seen in Frodo's journey and entry into Mordor, which echoes Hermod's, a son of Odin, journey into the gates of the Nordic underworld in the prose Edda. Beasts and monsters also parallel the Norse mythology. For example, the Balrog and the collapse of the bridge of Khazad-dûm in Moria are directly parallel to the fire demon Surt and the destruction of the Asgard bridge. Tolkien's elves and dwarves are also largely based in Norse and Germanic mythology. The figure of Gandalf is particularly influenced by the Germanic deity Odin, in his incarnation as the Wanderer. Much like Odin, Gandalf promotes insight, truth, knowledge, and justice. The resurrection of Gandalf has also obvious similarities with the basis of Christianity. In addition, The Lord of the Rings was crucially influenced by Tolkien's experience during the First World War and by his sons during the Second World War. The central action of the books, a climatic, age-ending war between good and evil, is also the central topic of a lot of mythologies, notably Norse, but it's also a clear reference to a well-known description of World War I, the war to end all wars. There are obviously far more influences in Tolkien's world, and I would appreciate if you left them in the comment section below. The books I recommend are obviously the entire work of Tolkien and the classics in which he found inspiration. These works include Anglo-Saxon literature such as Beowulf and Norse sagas. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you soon, and thanks for watching.